Do you guys think that physical media is actually making a return, or is it just something that's going to go away in a year or so? I feel like physical media has been one of those things that just keeps coming back, going away for a little bit, and coming back. And then you tend to start to see more and more videos of people talking about you need to start collecting physical media again, whether it's CDs, movies, TV shows, games, anything. Physical media accounts for all of those things. So I've seen a huge resurgence in a lot of people being interested in, again, going back and collecting DVD movies, TV shows, and even for Blu-ray movies as well, because you can play those on Blu-ray players, and if you have a PlayStation or a Xbox system, you can play them on there. I absolutely love physical media. I unfortunately can't house a lot of it, but the physical media that I have collected over the last couple of years has been stuff that I really, really enjoy, and I want to make sure that I always have available to me. Now, we know that streaming services are really great at being able to just give you something right away that you can watch. But the initial point of streaming services was to cut the cord with cable services because cable was really expensive. Now, initially you had something like maybe just Netflix and you were paying $10 a month, and it made sense. Nowadays, you need to have multiple streaming services to be able to watch shows on certain apps, certain services, and you can't have it all in one place, which kind of brings back to the point of having cable like we did back then. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I open up Netflix or Hulu or something, I'm kind of just looking around. If it's not something that I've already watched over and over again, like Seinfeld or King of the Hill or something, I really don't know what to watch, and it just becomes overbearing with how many choices there are. Granted, I think it's a great way to introduce you to new shows or movies that you've never seen, but back in the day, we just bought them if we wanted to watch them, and it made it a little bit more immersive, the experience as well, than just streaming everything. Now again, don't get me wrong, I'm not here to say that streaming services are bad, you need to get rid of them, you need to go physical media 100%. That's not the case. For me, I wanted to talk about my portable DVD player again, and two of the ones that I recently, well, not recently, but two of the ones that I really, really like to have, and they're pretty much almost identical. One's a little bit smaller, but they're great to have and great to be able to share with my wife whenever she wants to take one with her. It's awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and cut down to my desk here so I can show you guys the two portable DVD players that I really enjoy, and then talk to you guys about how I obtain these and how you can go about obtaining them yourself as well. Alright guys, so here we have my two portable DVD players. Both are Sony, as you can tell, and one thing of course is you cannot buy these new anymore unless you go on eBay and you try and find a new in box, which good luck on that because they might be really expensive. Now these I actually got on Goodwill's website. Yeah, Goodwill actually has a online auction like eBay. Now, the one downside is that their shipping is usually a lot more expensive, but sometimes you can find items at a decent price. So, obviously, I'm not sponsoring Goodwill here or anything, but if you're looking for a different auction site, check out Goodwill's, because that's where I got these guys. And honestly, I am really happy with them, and I'm going to tell you about this one in just a bit. But this one here is my main one. I'll go ahead and put right here what the model number is in case you're interested. But yeah, this is a Sony portable DVD player. Now, this does not play Blu-ray, but it can play MP3 discs, it could play CDs, movies. It doesn't have an SD card slot or anything like that, which is fine with me because I really don't need that. I wanted to use it for physical media and stuff. Now, one thing I love about these is that they have everything you need here right on the screen, which is nice. And if you get lucky, you can actually get one with a remote like I did, and this remote actually works on both of these, which is really nice as well. Now this one has more of a kind of touch interface, so it's touch sensitive, so whenever you want to do something, you kind of just slightly press on it, to where the other one uses physical buttons. I don't mind either one. I've never had an issue with it being something that gets in the way. Let's go ahead and show you guys a little bit of what the interface on this looks like. Let's go and get the Super Mario Brothers cartoon in there. Now, one thing I really love about, DVDs and stuff is that you get really nice menus, and there's always someone that went in and took time to make the menus for these things, which you have to appreciate, of course. So as you can see here, I can lower the volume this way just by touching it or sliding my finger across it. But yeah, I really like this one. This is a 9-inch screen, and it's also really cool because you can rotate it, which I like to do if I'm watching something right here, and then I can kind of just tuck it deep in there, and then it's just set up right there for me. Or you can also fold it down, and then you can have it like that as well, so that it's all kind of like a, you know, really thick tablet. But yeah, guys, so let's go ahead and let this play. Let me put it back in its normal fashion. And I haven't had any issues either with the screen rotating or stuff like that, so that has been really nice. Battery life on average that I get on this is maybe, I want to say, 3.5 hours, which is not terrible. I think that's totally fine, especially if you're going to watch a movie or you're going to watch a few episodes of a TV show and you're going to take this with you on the go. So we'll use the remote here. And I don't really want to play too much sound or too much of the video for copyright reasons, but yeah, guys, this is just what it looks like when you watch movies on here. Obviously, this is a widescreen, so older stuff like this will play in 4:3, and it still looks fine. The thing I really like about these Sony portable DVD players that I've noticed with a lot of the cheaper ones that you can find on Amazon or just like cheap brands is you can barely hear the disc spinning in this, which is really, really nice. I recently had got one for my wife at Goodwill at the actual store, and it was a big one. I think it's like an 11-inch, which is really nice, but you can really hear the disc spinning, which gets in the way of listening to what you're watching, especially, you know, if you're in a quiet environment. You don't want to just hear that disc spinning all the time. So I'm going to end up just giving her this Sony one that I have over here because the other one just is way too loud. But yeah, so that's plain. You guys know what that looks like. But yeah, this one is my go-to, my 9-inch one. And I had one previously that was an older model, and the battery bulged, and I could no longer use it. I still have it, but I had to remove the battery, and it only works if you have it plugged in, which is kind of nice. I mean, if you're just going to have it at a desk, I guess that's totally fine. But one thing I really liked about this one is that the battery is actually removable. So you can take this out. If you're just going to have it at your desk, then you can just connect it to a power source and you can continue to watch stuff like that, and only use the battery when you're going to take it with you on the go, or if I'm going to have it like in the kitchen or in the bed or something like that. So that's really neat. I do appreciate that this battery can come out. If you try and get a new one of these, they're like $40 or $50, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's, you know, the price you pay for using older DVD players like this. So that'll happen if that's what you're going to do. Now moving on to this one over here. Now this is an 8-inch, so it's just 1 inch smaller than the other one, which is totally fine. And this one actually uses physical buttons, as you guys can see. So this one, you would actually press the physical buttons on it. Interesting story about this one in particular. This one I got after the other one, and it was working when I fired it up. I was playing a movie to test it out, and maybe I want to say like 8 to 10 minutes in, the screen would just go black. You would still hear everything, but the screen would go black, which is really unfortunate. So I was like, oh, maybe that's why someone decided to donate it to Goodwill and get rid of it. So that was a huge bummer, and I was like, oh man, that goes to waste. The only saving factor of that, I was like, oh, well, it's the same battery as the other one, so I guess I got myself another battery, which was nice. But the, you know, technical person in me decided to go ahead and actually open this up a little bit, and it looks like one of the wires in there was getting pinched or something, so I actually just kind of fixed it, and I haven't had any issues with it since. And this one also does like tilting and all that stuff as well too, just like the other one, which is really, really cool. And like I said, this one's just an 8-inch, so it's a little smaller, but not by much. It's still a great player, and the same thing, you can't hear the disc spinning at all. It's really nice. And then your, you know, layout is still the same here on the side. You got 4 headphones for 2 people, audio and video out, and then your DC as well. So yeah, guys, these are my 2, you know, portable DVD players that I really, really, really enjoy. I really like them a lot. And, you know, there's a case to be had about using something like this again. Yes, you can take out your phone, you can watch stuff on your phone whenever you want. You can take out your laptop, you can take out your iPad, do all that stuff. But you lose the DVD menus, you lose all that kind of stuff that made these things great back in the day. So I still really enjoy something like this because it's just it's a niche. I get it, you know, it's not for everyone, but it is a cool little thing to have here at my desk when I'm working or playing a game or something, and I just want to have it on here and not turn over to my TV to watch something. I could just pop them on here, which is really, really nice. So there you have it. And as I mentioned, is this for everybody? No, it absolutely is not. This is going to be for people that maybe just want to have a nice little portable way to watch their favorite movies or TV shows and not have to worry about a streaming service and getting rid of their show. Like for me, I used to love watching Cheers. I believe it was on Netflix, and then it got moved to Paramount Plus. So that was a bummer. So luckily, every few times I go to Goodwill, I've been finding, you know, box sets of TV shows or seasons like Cheers. So here's season 1. I also found season 2 and 4. I need season 3. But yeah, like you could just go and get this. This was, you know, $3 for a whole season of a show, and it's with me whenever I want to watch it. Whether it's on my TV, on my portable DVD player, or whatever, I have this with me. I don't have to worry about being removed from a service or anything like that. So it's just really nice to have something physically that you can claim as your own and not be paying a monthly service. I watch a lot of the same TV shows and movies. So my goal has been to look for those TV shows and movies on physical media so that I have them whenever and I don't have to rely on a streaming service to maintain that show on there or pay for a show that I'm just rewatching over and over again. So there's a case to be had for different people. If you want to stick to streaming services, go for it. There's not a problem with it. You can totally do that. You want to stick to watching on your phone? Go for it. Tablet, whatever. Do it. Do what makes you happy. I personally like this. This makes me happy. This is a nostalgic feeling for me. And like I said, a lot of the players nowadays on Amazon are very cheap quality and brands that you've never even heard of. They're probably not that great. Will they play your movies and TV shows? Absolutely. But if you want something that's a little bit more durable and just longer lasting, I would say try and check eBay or the Goodwill online auction site for Blu-ray or for DVD players like these Sony ones. There's some Philips ones that are good as well, but look at the model numbers and just keep an eye on that because sometimes their shells are very, very cheap and flimsy. These have a weight to them. Like this has a weight. It's not like super cheap plastic, which you can definitely tell with some of those other ones. So look online, try and find something, make sure it has the AC adapter, and you know, make sure that it says that it works. Your mileage will vary on what you get. Like I said, the other portable DVD player, the 8-inch one, had issues where the screen would turn off after about 8 to 10 minutes. But thankfully I was able to fix it and get it working. So that one is good to go now. And it was like $25 with shipping. You can't beat that. And it came with a case and it came with the car charger and another charger as well for the house. So there you have it, guys. What do you think about physical media? What do you think about something like a portable DVD player? I absolutely love it, but that's just me. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.